So this is study number 25, page 71 in the Barkening book. There are a few things that we wanted to talk about. Number one, the hand position. Right hand, make sure that the wrist is graceful and has a slight curve. You're tending to play a little flat like this, so you want to have a nice rounded shape. And we want to make sure that the thumb movement, instead of going down into the palm like this, is going a little outside the fingers, because otherwise it runs into the fingers and then we have collision. So with that in mind, this study is a little difficult. It has a number of difficult fingering changes, which I'll talk about as we go through them. I'm going to try to play this, and when I make the mistakes, you have to not say anything. But first we're going to try to improve the tuning. We talked about the fingering changes in the left hand. There are a couple of difficult passages here in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, measure 5 to measure 6, where we have this to this, this to this. And we talked about different ways of making that transition. If it's difficult to get all three fingers down at once, you might just put two of them down. You might first try to use just these two, and then these two. Sorry, I've got the wrong notes here. That's what we're trying to play. So if you play this, or this, or this, they're going to help get those two fingers down cleanly from this, the predecessor. Eventually you'll be able to get all three notes, which may come down all together, or you may put first the bass note, or you may put two notes, and you'll develop the best technique for that. The other difficult change is from this one to this one. Which you can do either by, as you've suggested, placing the fourth finger and then repositioning the other two, or shifting the first finger and placing the other two, or you can just do the whole thing all at once. When you have this kind of difficult passage, you should isolate the passage and just play the basic transitions over and over again. So in this case, back and forth in the next two. only through repetition will you be able to get the placement very comfortable and natural.